Hello everyone, welcome to a special YouTube hop. Today I'm going to create a fun plywood desk organizer, and our complete hop has been sponsored by Fabrika Decoru. So we'll be inspiring you with some winter themed projects using Fabrika Decoru products as well as some other sponsors that we have. So we have the Scrap Club brand with its stamps, the Fritini Flowers brand sending us flowers. Apart from these three sponsors who are sponsoring our hop as well as the prizes for the winners of the hop, we have Scrapman Dice who are going to also be sponsoring us, and so a lucky winner will receive a prize from them. So as I told you earlier, it's December and we're going to be creating winter themed projects. So we have a lot of members from all over the world inspiring you with some projects and techniques in this hop. So all you got to do is hop with us, like our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave a comment on each video to qualify for the hop to stand a chance to win some prizes. Now let's have a look at all the supplies that I'm going to be using today. So this is the Fabrika Decoru plywood desk organizer set. I have some elements, die cut cardstock pieces by Fabrika Decoru. I also have some extra chipboard pieces that I'd be adding on to my organizer. I have the Fabrika Decoru texture paste with white sand, white acrylic gesso, acrylic structure gel with crystal pearls, shimmer ice, the universal glue, Northern Lights glitter drops, sparkling violet glitter drops, transparent glass drops, green drops, red and ice blue glass drops. And I have these magic paint bottles. So it's sepia with gold, dove colored, ice blue, shimmer amethyst, scarlet sunset, purple crystal, red wine, and forest moss. I also have this Fabrika Decoru stencil, and like I showed you, some stamps from Scrap Club and these flower sets from Fritini Flowers. So first, I'm just going to follow the instructions on this and assemble my organizer. It's all about just sticking the pieces together and then I'll be back. So I've finished putting together my castle desk organizer, and that's a look at it. It was pretty easy because it comes with this sheet that tells us what pieces we have and how to assemble them together. So with that done, I have my base in place, and these are the other elements which I'd like to place in the slots in the front. So first I'm just going to use the gesso and prime my surface for further work. So I've roughly coated the organizer with the white gesso and primed it for further work. I've intentionally not given a thick coat because I really wanted to maintain the texture that is on these pieces, the brick effect. And now on the three sides of the castle, the organizer, I'm just going to use a stencil and add some sand paste just for some extra dimension. And now with that done, I'm just going to quickly dry it all before I move ahead. Now the sand texture is dry and I can start adding color. So I'm going to be using the magic paint, and it's a pigment powder, and when I mix it with water I get some nice colors. So I'm just using a plastic palette here and I'm going to sprinkle some powder. I'm working with the scarlet red, the sepia gold, and red wine to begin with. And there, once mixed with water, you can see the color. So I'm going to be using the paintbrush and I'll begin just adding layers of color. So for my first coat, I've just given a layer of the sepia with gold, and now I'm just going to go in with the red wine and scarlet red color at various places. So with this sort of a coloring technique, I've achieved a very organic look, and that's what I had in mind, to mimic the brick look and keep it very organic and natural. So that's a look at the natural coloring so far. Now I'm just going to go in with some acrylic structural gel with my finger very randomly, adding towards the edges, and then give it a quick dry. After that, I'm just going to come in with some glass drops and highlight all this brick effect that I have on the existing chipboard. So that's a look at the fabulous texture achieved with those glass drops to highlight everything. And on the sides, it's pretty minimal as the main focus is the front. Now, using the die cuts, I'm just going to add this piece inside using the glue. And in the same way, I'm just going to use some of these winter flower die cuts and berries and just stick it on the sides of the castle with some glue. And now, in the same way as I've just done this, I'm going to finish coloring these chipboard elements. So now in the same way as I've added color to this entire piece, I'm going to finish coloring these three mini chipboard elements. So that's a look at the small embellishments colored in the same way with magic paint and then just highlighted with all the glass drops. So now I'm just going to assemble them and glue them down to my base so that I can further add a few more elements to complete it. Um, I just like the idea of having my sledge over here at the back instead of in the grooves here. So I'm just going to glue this down to the back of this compartment. Now I'm just going to add these flowers that I have. Just going to glue them down around the castle. So that's complete, and now I'm just going to make a quick winter theme journal page because I love art journaling, and I'm going to just do a quick page using some stamping techniques and some of the same supplies that we have. So I won't be talking much, it's going to be a quick process for you.